Hey guys, it's Ed with Brain MTG, and today we are going to talk about Arabian Nights, the disappearance of Near Mint, especially concerning that set, and we're going to take a look at some of my favorite Arabian Nights cards. Let's check it out.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
All right, guys, these are a few of my favorite Arabian Night cards. You know, I think I'm going to try and build the set in 8.5 or better soon when I can. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy thing with Mint going away, and it's going to be hard to get 9.5s and 9s at this point. 8.5 is probably the only realistic grade that one can, you can go out there and actually find. It's kind of crazy. Over the years, I opened some of these cards, I bought them and graded them as well, and it took a lot of effort to get some of these grades for some of these cards. So let's go over them. We're going to read a couple, and we're going to talk about why it's my favorite, or favorites from Arabian Nights. Cabal Ghoul. At the end of each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Cabal Ghoul for each other creature that died during the turn and was not regenerated for 2 mana and 1 black. You can see it's tough to see that, right? So it's a 1/1, and yeah, it gets pumped up pretty crazy. Douglas Schuler art. I love that art. Real Arabian Nights flavor right here. One of the best, and it's a U3. So let's talk about the difference between U3s and U2s. There were 2 uncommon slots in Arabian Nights packs, and U2s were printed at a rate of, I think, 20,700, and U3s were 150% of that. So something like 31,000 of each, meaning there were only common sheets and uncommon sheets. And on the uncommon sheet, there were only 2 of these, and there were 3 of these. And you'll find that stuff like Bazaar of Baghdad, surprisingly, I think, is a U3. And yeah, so the commons, even with the light ones, they're as rare as U3s, which is kind of crazy to think about. So yeah, consider that. Serendib Ifrit, 9.5. Flying. Serendib Ifrit does 1 damage to you during your upkeep. Awesome art by Anson Maddox. 3/4 flyer for 2 and 1 blue. This card is super iconic, and this card is this is kind of my baby. I accidentally bought this out back in 2016, 2015, just trying to get a 9.5. And the price doubled, and then it became 300. I started at $65 and ended up at 300. All I have left is 2 really nice graded ones from that whole fun times. Now we have one of my favorite of all time, okay? And not just from Arabian Nights, but all time. This is so iconic. This is ridiculous. Juzam Djinn, right here in a quad ++9. Art by Mark Teaton. It's a 5/5 for 2 and 2. Juzam Djinn does 1 damage to you during your upkeep. Expect my visit when the darkness comes. The night I think is best for hiding all. Yes. Yes. Juzam Djinn. Super iconic card. Here's one that I think is underestimated. Like what? Guardian Beast. This card, I got it in 2007 along with this Juzam from Card Kingdom. I bought it back then for $80, and I still think it's underestimated. $80 in 2007. For 3 and 1, you summon a Guardian. As long as Guardian Beast is untapped, your non-creature artifacts cannot be further enchanted, destroyed, or taken under someone else's control. If something occurs that would destroy the Guardian Beast and artifacts simultaneously, the Guardian Beast is destroyed, but your artifacts are not. If an artifact is enchanted or stolen while Guardian Beast is tapped, it remains so when Guardian Beast becomes untapped. It's a 2/4. Very awesome. Protect all your artifacts right here, right, baby? All right. Ali from Cairo. Just Ali, great card. Again, I still think it's underestimated. Ali from Cairo. 2 and 2 red. Summon Ali from Cairo. While Ali is in play, damage that would reduce you to less than 1 life lowers you to 1 life. All further damage is prevented. Awesome art by Mark Poole. 0/1. And is that, I don't know, he might be holding the, that's not the Mox Emerald. Never mind. Different shape. We got the If Biff Ifrit, the green answer to the Serendib. If Biff Ifrit, 2 and 2, green. Flyings. While If Biff Ifrit is in play, any player can pay 1 green to have If Biff Ifrit do 1 damage to each player and each flying creature in play. This ability does not tap the If Biff Ifrit and can be used as soon as it is successfully summoned. 3/3. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Jesper, my first art. Yeah, and then this is one of the cards that was misprinted and revised. They did a blue border and they didn't. It's crazy. Serendib Djinn. To go along with the Ifrit, these guys are from the same zone, they're kind of buddies, but not. Another U2. This is a quad plus as well. Flying. During your upkeep, you must choose one of your own lands and destroy it. If you destroy an island in this manner, Serendib Djinn does 3 damage to you. Serendib Djinn is destroyed immediately if at any time you have no land in play. This is a 2 and 2 blue for a 5/6 flyer, a big baddie that you have to sacrifice lands to every turn. All right, this is getting out of hand. Jihad, a sensitivity card. Technically, they aren't supposed to grade this anymore. I got this a long time ago, quad plus. I pulled this out of a pack. Kind of crazy. For 3 white, you choose a color. As long as opponent has cards of this color in play, all white creatures gain +2/+1. Jihad must be discarded immediately if at any time opponent has no cards of this color in play. It was banned because the name is Jihad and no other reason. Silly beans going on at WotC. Weird. We didn't ask for it. They gave it to us. There it is. Alrighty then. One of my favorites from when I was a kid. The Oubliette. Right? This is an awesome freaking card right here. Okay. Oubliette for 1 and 2 black. And this is the light version. Select a creature in play. When Oubliette is cast, that creature is considered out of play as long as Oubliette is in play. Hence, the creature cannot be the target of spells and cannot receive damage, use special powers, attack, or defend. All counters and enchantments on the creature remain, but are also out of play. If Oubliette is removed, creature returns to play tapped. Right? I guess it's like phasing, right? This is a sick grade. Flying Man. Yeah. Quad plus 9.5 for 1 blue. So simple. 1/1 flying. Sophia clapped her hands, and 20 flying men appeared at her side, each well trained in the art of combat. Christopher Rush art. Very cool. Freaking the man himself. And by the way, Douglas Schuler for this art. Anson Maddox again, right here. And another Jesper Myfers. Island Fish Jesconius. I always like this because it's just like a huge island that's like a monster. Like crazy, right? 4 and 3 blue. You must pay 3 during your 3 blue during your untap phase to untap Island Fish. Island Fish cannot attack unless opponent has islands in play. Island Fish is destroyed immediately if at any time you have no islands in play. It's 6/8, so that's kind of crazy. Yeah, these are some of my favorite Arabian Nights cards, whether it's for the art or the iconic nature of the thing or a little bit of both, or even, I mean, I guess value is built into all the Arabian Nights cards at this point. But yeah, let me know what your favorite Arabian Nights card is in the comment section. Remember to like and subscribe. Check out my Patreon. Check out my pins. Channel memberships available. All the fun things. TCG player affiliate link. Yes, Have a great day. Peace.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?